channel. I'm Shay, and today what we're going to be doing is the results section. Do Grow and Sulfur8 challenge for 30 days. And so I'm going to just be telling you guys what I did for those 30 days exactly. Show you the results. I know my hair is in braids right now. I had locks in for those 30 days, like the full 30 days, the full month I had locks in, but now I have knotless braids in. So I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing next. So obviously I have a video that's I'll add in that you can see the growth, and I will be telling you what went wrong during those 30 days, why, like what could have maximized my hair growth more, and just any little tips and tricks. And I'm gonna plug EFIKZARA, I think her name is, because that's where most of my information is coming from about hair grease. Anyways, so let's get on to the video. So first I'd like to say what I did in those 30 days. So what ended up happening is, like, if you need to watch that video, I'll link it up here. You need to watch that video first. So watch that video, then come back to this. It's not going to make sense otherwise. Like, that has the formula, that has everything. Watch the video. So what I did was I had that mixture. Okay, I don't have it to show you today, but I will insert a clip of how much of that mixture I have left. But I had that mixture and I was using that every day at first. For the first week, probably about every day, and then I started to use it every other day. But I was using a lot of it, so I was using it every other day, on my scalp, just in my rolls like this. Like, I just had rolls and I would just put it in the rolls and just like put it in very clumsily and go to sleep. So that's all I was doing really. I wasn't adding anything else, wasn't doing anything else. That's about it, to be honest. So going on to the results, so you guys can see the results now. So as you can see, I have some growth. It's not a lot. I think I would call it maybe about 1 inch of growth. I wouldn't say it's that much growth. But yeah, as you can see, it's some growth. It's pretty good. It's not too bad, the little bit of growth, but my hair would have probably grown that much anyway. But maybe it did help it, so maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. But that's how much growth it is. Okay, so moving on to the rest of my results that have little, okay, so the rest of my results I'm gonna go into is little less to do with the growth and the length of my growth, and more to do with things to do with my growth and like just my experience of it. Or so putting it on my scalp, I realized I was getting itching. Like, I don't usually itch, my scalp doesn't usually itch, and my scalp was itching with the growth mixture. But I do think it's the sulfur in it making it itch, because like if my hair grows sometimes it does itch. So I think it wasn't an itch that was like unbearable, it was fine. Maybe it was the tingling sensation that was making it itch. But yeah, I liked the feeling of it being on. It tingled and it felt like it was doing something, doing a little something, I don't know. So I liked that. I liked putting it on. I did feel like it was moisturizing my hair somehow, because at the end my hair was like, when I took it out, my hair was very moisturized, and my new growth was very soft instead of being like rough and coarse, which it usually is, and like hard to like part or do anything to. So it was pretty nice. Like, it felt pretty soft and nice. Like, I liked the feeling of my actual new growth that was coming in. It felt pretty good. But why I didn't take a picture of it whilst I was in my locks is because my locks slipped a lot, probably because of the amount of grease I was putting in my hair. But it did slip a lot, so it wasn't like a accurate representation of my new growth. So that's why I have my hair in the braids. Overall, I would say I do like to use it. I would say it was useful. I would say that it was a good hack, but I don't think you need to do it like that. So I'm gonna move on to just what I think went wrong when I was doing it, how I could have maybe retained more length, maybe like had more growth. So this is what EFIKZARA says.
Scalp to retain moisture. It will not harm it. But of course, when applying grease, it's important to do it the right way. Your scalp has to be a little bit damp before you apply grease, so that it's actually sealing in moisture as opposed to keeping moisture out. Grease over dry hair dries out your hair, fam. Grease to seal in well moisturized hair keeps your hair moisturized for days, sometimes even weeks, depending on how thoroughly your hair was moisturized.
Did I do that, babe? No, I didn't do that. So I was not really moisturizing my hair. Technically, like, my new growth wasn't getting moisturized. Even though it felt soft and silky, it was probably just the oil sitting on it. It probably did moisturize it to a level because of the oils that I put in it, the other types of oils that I added into my mixture. But at the same time, there was times when my hair was really dry and I would just then go and oil it again, thinking that that was doing something, which was probably not it. So I think where I went wrong is that I put it on without moisturizing my scalp. So my scalp wasn't damp. I wouldn't like spritz my hair first, like the scalp part first, before I put on the oil. I think if you do the challenge with spritzing your hair and then putting it on, I think that would even make it even better, because that's like strengthening the parts that it's already done. You're moisturizing that, and then like you're making your scalp ready for the new growth. Like you're adding, like, I don't know, it just sounded smart when the bitch said it. Sorry, when she said it, it just sounded smart. Like it sounded like that would have made it better. So I think that's something you should really think about doing if you're thinking to do this challenge. Zara's tips, what I would do better in the future. Okay. Oh, also to add as well, I did forget sometimes. So sometimes there will be 3 days gap, sometimes there will be like 2 days gap. The gaps was not regular, but I did make sure I did it consistently. Like I didn't like miss a whole week. And also I don't believe that a month is enough time to see actual hair growth, because you probably need about 3 months, just because of the amount that your hair grows each month isn't that much. But I think my growth was pretty substantial, as you see. Like I think it was pretty good, because at that point I would usually perm my hair, but we'll get onto that about the perm later. But anyways, now going on to EFIKZARA's tips. EFIKZARA says to moisturize your hair before you put on grease, and she really thinks that grease is really good for your hair, and to strengthen and keep in all the moisture off your hair. And I think that that makes sense. When she said it, it makes sense, because we all do the lock method, the leave-in or liquid oil cream, or leave-in / liquid cream and oil. So if grease has oil in it and it has petroleum, which is very thick oil, like it's a thick substance that can lock things in, it would make more sense to put it in last than to pull it on, because you're stopping your hair from getting anything from its surroundings or anything like that. So I do think that makes a lot of sense. So maybe when I was feeling my hair was like very supple, when I was feeling like my hair was very supple and very nice and very soft, maybe it was because like I showered. You get what I mean? So maybe like the moisture from the air of the shower was in my hair, and then I oiled it. I wasn't paying attention because I didn't put this knowledge in place for myself. So because no one who did the 30-day do grow challenge mentioned this before, so I didn't think about this, so I didn't really make sure or notice it. But maybe that was the reason why sometimes my hair felt very moisturized, and then other times it felt dry with me using the oil. So yeah, but I do think it's worth doing. I think it's worth doing. I don't think you need to do it every day or every other day as much as we do for the challenge. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it helps extend the amount of growth or anything like that. I don't think you need to do it that much. I think to add it into your routine, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to add it into my routine. When I take these braids out, I will use it to seal my ends and stuff like that. That's what I'm going to start using it for. I use it for my nape a lot still, just because my nape always rubbing on stuff, so my nape's shorter than the rest of my hair, so the nape, it will just help lock into some of the moisture, like extra sealant for the moisture off my ends, well, off my nape. So that's what I'm going to use it for, using EFIKZARA's tips. I wanted to plug her because it's literally her video that saved my life, sister. What also went wrong for me, what I think I went wrong with, is I was using too much. Using EFIKZARA's tips, I will link her video down below so you can watch the full video if you like. But using EFIKZARA's tips, I don't think using so much of the oil. I will insert a clip of how much oil is left now. And if you watch my first video and you watch this video, you will see that that is a lot of oil. That's a lot of hair grease, girl, to be using. Girl, that is a lot of hair grease to be using in 1 month. Have yours ever, like when you were kids and we really used to use hair grease when we was kids, like, did yours ever finish through even like one little tub of Sulfur8? Do you remember how long that would take to finish? Or if you used Daz, or if you used Blue Magic, like Blue Magic's a bigger tub, but that would take forever to finish. You did not need to stock up on it like every month. Like I'm almost done. That's a 250 ml bottle and it's almost finished. I would say it probably has about 30 up to 50 ml left in the whole bottle. I was doing something insane. I did not need to be doing it like that, because I usually did it when I was tired, so I was just like getting it over with, so I'll just slob it in. Like, it was too much, sis. It was too much. So I did not need that much. So that's why I would say was going wrong as well. You do not need that much. So what I'm going to do next is that what I will be doing is talking into action. I'm going natural, so that's why I have knotless braids in. So I still use it with my braids, but I don't use it as much. I don't use as much of it. I would use all the tips I said before. That's based on EFIKZARA's video, like her tips. Like that's what my tips are based on, but just using it for my own hair, like for myself, like how it would work for myself. And I'm going to be integrating different supplements and stuff into my hair and stuff like that. But I will do another video on like the next things I'm going to use. I'll put where the grease comes along. She's smart. She got it together. She got it together. The rest of us don't. I didn't think about that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my video from before and you enjoyed this video, then thumbs up. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't a regular YouTuber. I'm not gonna sit here and say I had 10 inches of growth. Like, it didn't happen like that. I think it's about 1.5 at most, if it is even 1. Yeah, I don't even think it was 1. It was probably about 1-ish. So sorry, I can't lie to you and say like I had like 4 inches. I didn't get that, but your hair type might depend on what you get, like the results. I do think it's beneficial, and the hair that's grown in is healthy, which is what matters. So thank you guys for watching. Tune into my other videos. I'll link my other hair video here, and be sure to subscribe, like, comment. And I never ask you to do this, but do share the video too, because that actually would help more. So share as well if you liked this video. I hope you found it helpful, like this whole 2-part thing that I did. And comment down below what you think, and if you've tried it and it's worked for you, comment down below like what happened and what you like about like hair grease in general.